Okay, welcome back to Screen Print TV. Today I want to show you what I do when I have a screen that is going bad. And what I mean by going bad is, if you look at this screen here, see it's got a hole here, and it's pulling away from the mesh. It's pulling away from the frame. Let me see, you see that right there. Let me see, I put that there. See, the mesh is pulled away from the frame. Here, here, and here. This right here is an old wooden screen. It's probably a few years old. Okay. Now, I could take this screen and trash it, but it has my customer's design on it, which is still good. But we do have this hole here, and we have the mesh pulling away from the screen. Like I said, I could trash it, but I'm not, because this screen still has a lot of life in it. And the reason being is because this is a one color print. This is a one color print. I don't have to worry about registration. All I have to do is make sure that it's lined up correctly on the t-shirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reattach the screen to the frame in the areas that it's releasing. I'm just going to re-glue it. So let me lower my camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. What I have here is just some wood glue that you get from your hardware store. And I also have some of the Gorilla Glue somewhere around, but I can't find it. I'm going to use wood glue. We've got a wood frame here. If we was doing the aluminum frame, I would use the other one, the Gorilla Glue. So I don't have too much in here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm about out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, this area here, got some newspaper in here. It's pulling away from the screen here. I'm just going to lift the screen up a little bit. Let's take a business card and fold it up and give it a little bit of depth. And I'm going to slide it under here, like that, just to get it off the frame. All right, let's see if we can get got enough ink here. Not ink. I don't know why I keep making mistakes, verbal mistakes. But anyway, glue. So we've got enough glue here to repair this. All right. Let's see if we can get enough here to squeeze it. I don't want to. Here. There we go. I'm go as far under here as possible. Okay. Then I'll take my business card here, and I will remove this here. Okay. I'll use my business card to press that through the mesh. And we'll do the same thing here. Slide that under there. Slide this under here. Then take our business card and just, and what this is going to do is it's just going to, I didn't restretch it or anything, it's just going to hold it in place to keep it from releasing any farther. To give me more life, give me a little bit more life, and I can make some more money with this screen without buying a new one. Okay. This right here is releasing a lot. You can see how much this right here is releasing here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but see how much that is releasing there from the frame. So I think I can hold this right here up. I'll make sure we get the glue under the mesh also. Yep, I got enough glue to do this. And like I said, this is just going to be for a one color print. And yeah, I could toss the screen and go buy another one, or just reuse another screen that I have in here. But since I already got this exposed, and it's a one color print, just preparing it with a little bit of glue, because I'm not going to use it no time soon. A little bit right there. All right. Now I just set this to the side. Another business card here. I just set this screen to the side and let this dry. So when next time I print this here, I just take over this hole that's in the screen, and I will continue to make money with this screen. But one thing you do not want to do, you do not never want to use this screen on a multicolored job and try to register it and expect it to hold registration, because it will not. It's good for one color printing, and once I get finished printing this design, I probably would trash this screen. After that, I probably wouldn't try to save it any longer. I would just rip the mesh out of it and either get it restretched or just trash it all together. But as long as they need this design, I'll continue to use it, and it's a one, like I said, it's a one color design, so it's no problem. I'm just going to sit this to the side and let it dry. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to sit it right here on this platen. Right there, and let it dry. Let me put my camera back up so you guys can see my face. So yeah, instead of going and getting a new screen, I'll just use that and continue to make money with it, as long as the customer need that design printed. So one color design. Finish the hair off. It's just a little trick that I use. I just re-glue the mesh to the screen and reuse it as long as possible. Because the way I look at it, by re-gluing and using this one color screen, I can still make thousands of dollars off this one design without buying a new screen. Which is no problem buying a new screen, but you know, it's already exposed, it's already coated, you know. It'll save me time. I just come and grab a screen and set it up and print it, and tape it and print it. And another tip that I want to leave you guys with: when you clean your screen for storage, you remove all the ink off the screen and you get ready to store it. And when you come back to it and you try to tape it and your tape do not want to stick, here's what you do. Get your sponge, get your little bit of Dawn dishwashing detergent, wet your sponge, put you some Dawn on it, and just degrease your screen. This is for plastisol. I don't know how I'm just trying to think for a minute to make sure that all emulsions will work with this, because I have not used this. I use Ulano emulsion and it works well. This is Ulano orange that I'm using. So if you're using Ulano orange or any Ulano emulsion, I know this will work with that. I don't know if it'll break down other emulsions because I haven't used them, so I can't speak on that. But wet your sponge, get you some Dawn. It doesn't take much, a few drops, and just degrease your screen. Get all the chemicals out your screen, and then let it dry, and then your tape will stick just like it's never had any chemicals on it to cause the tape to resist sticking. So if you're having trouble with your screen sticking, that's a way that you can solve that problem, just by using a Dawn dish detergent and removing the chemicals that's on both sides. Do it on both sides, and then just let your screen dry and your tape will stick. Because when you spray these openers on it, and these are chemical residue, and when I reclaim my screen for storage, it's a little harsh, I know, but I use paint thinner because it doesn't affect the emulsion. It keeps the emulsion intact. So I use just regular paint thinner when I'm cleaning my screens to restore, but it does leave a residue on the screen. So use the Dawn and a sponge and some water just to degrease it and remove the residue and let it dry, and you will have no problem with the tape sticking when you get ready to set that job back up. As a matter of fact, I could do that now at this stage once the glue dry, and what you probably should, then let it dry. When the order come in again, you don't have to wait on it. Just grab your screen and stick it in your press, set it up, and just start printing. But since I glued that screen, I'm not going to do that. Let me put this back here on the shelf. All right, that's my tip for today. I built a drying box that I got right down here. I'll show you guys that when I'm finished. I got some video of it. Hopefully I can edit it together. I never edited a video before, so I'm gonna try to edit and show you the process of how I built it. I was looking online for one, and I think the cheapest one I found, it held like 10 screens. It was like $1,100, and I'm like, you know, I could pay $1,100 for that, but I can also build it for. So my goal is to try to build it for under $100, to put a blower in it and have a legitimate drying box for under $100. That's my goal. And I also got my exposure unit here. I still gotta get some glass for it. I gotta go to the glass shop and get some glass cut for it. I measured it and I found out that it really wasn't square, so I'll have to figure that part out. So I might have to take it apart and make it square so the glass will fit in it. Because I think you can, I don't know how you cut glass. I don't know if you can cut at an angle. Everything has to be in a straight line so you can pop it. I don't know exactly how you do it. But it's off just a few millimeters, not much. But I'll show you the finished result of that also, and my drying box. And thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me. Screen Print TV. And I think that's it. Now thank you guys for joining me. And I hope that the tips that I showed you, I hope that you can use them in your shop. And that's it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment below. And my screen is drying over there, and I am out. Thank you guys for joining me.